also, I don't know if I have to post this in a different video or it's just an add-on, but I went back and I watched the video and wanted to emphasize that any company can just shut down their systems. Apple Computer has no incentive to keep making Apple iPhones other than the fact that they know people are going to buy them and that the person who owns Apple Computer still wants to remain wealthy. So when I say shut down their systems, like, that sounds bad, but if you invest in anything, you're risking that the conglomerate that's running it is going to be there for your lifetime, or as long as you plan on investing in it. Like, who's to say Microsoft tomorrow says, yeah, we don't really want to make process. Like, Bill Gates could say, I'm going to retire and I want my workers to, I'm going to lay off my workers and pay them. And, we're going to go and maybe create something else. Like, we're going to try to get in the food industry. I can't really think of any companies that did that, but that's just, why would they do that? Where's the incentive to do that? If you're one of the most powerful people in the world owning a company, where's your incentive to go, oh yeah, no, we're not going to keep running the same systems that we have. We're actually going to go completely AWOL and try something else when you're succeeding. That doesn't happen. I don't think it's going to happen with Apple. I don't think it's going to happen with Microsoft. I don't think it's going to happen with Amazon. And I don't think it's going to happen with Bitcoin. I don't think it's going to happen with Ripple Technologies. I don't think it's going to happen with HBAR or Algorand or Cardano. But could it? Yes. I was just simply stating that any conglomerate owning a body could shut down their systems whenever. Will it happen? I would say it's 99-1. I can't even think of any companies that just stopped producing anything after succeeding. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it's not really how capitalism works, especially with Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto is going to find a way to keep Bitcoin system running, or else his $1 trillion fortune is gone. Same with Ripple Technology. If Ripple wants to keep their $300 billion fortune, they got to make sure that XRP is still one of the fastest technologies, decentralized and secure. If they shut down, they're losing that fortune, and there's no incentive to do that. But it could happen, and people are fearful of that. It does confuse me, but I wanted you guys to be aware that it could happen. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me why it would happen. It's just people are fearful over the fact that it could happen. And it's like, no, unless you're investing in a meme. You know where it happens all the time? It happens all the time in meme coins. It's like 99-1 that you get liquidated on a meme coin and 1% chance that you actually succeed. When it's a digital utility, it's like 1% chance of failure and 99% chance of success. So don't worry. If you're worried about these technologies leaving our lifetime, then don't invest, because you're not an investor. I'm sorry. But Apple's here to stay. Amazon's here to stay, and Bitcoin's here to stay. Could it falter? Yes. Those are my beliefs, and I think that system's going to stay up and running for a long time.